Okay, I'm just going to show you my new cooling setup because I've had another temperature fail on the new ESC, the Hobbywing. I didn't actually have the fan on at the time because I was doing some programming with the wire, what goes where the fan is. So anyway, I have actually fitted, if you can see that, a little spacer just to get the clearance on the front of the motor on here. Right, as you can see, I've got a Colgate toothpaste box acting as ducting, because finally Pilot have put an instruction on their Pilot website for how to fit the ESC, and the actual ESC, very similar to this one but 100 amp, goes across underneath rather than along. Now I looked at doing that and I thought I had to do it, but it makes the wires inside very short on here. It'd be a lot more further forward. So I remember my Skywing having some ducting on, and I thought it's a good idea, this ducting, and it's worked brilliantly. I just undid the seam on the box, wrapped it around the wire, and it's perfect. It's a perfect width, as you can see. So there's your ESC in there. I've just put some little flaps on so the air goes more or less right onto the fan and onto the cooling. I mean, I'm not bothered what it looks like. The only thing I did was squeeze it in between these two tabs, and I'll run some CA down the creases just to stiffen the box up a little bit. And I've put the fan on now on the motor, so the chances of that motor getting overheating now are going to be a lot less, because that comes very close to the hole on here inside. So I'm hoping, touch wood, that I get no more ESC thermal cutouts, because it's a damn good job I put that back on, because if I hadn't had that external back on and that had cut out, I don't know whether I would have lost servos or not. But at least I put full up elevator on, it landed, it bounced, it's actually cracked the fuselage, the landing gear, but it's actually a good thing, because now there's a bit of spring because there were none. And it's also tested my glue, my extensive gluing and reinforcing of this airframe, mainly the carbon fibre rods I put in the inside. I don't think you can actually see them, but I've shown one on a different video. They're way down here, buried in here. So I put some extra carbon fibre rods just to help. Anyway, it must have worked, because that ESC failure and consequently heavy landing didn't break anything. It bounced, and it was I thought it was going to be broke. I really did think it was going to be broke. Another airframe down the drain, but touch wood, the external back has saved me already. Now if you're all wondering what these are double-sided tape, and the reason for that is because I had a vibration on these corners. They come unglued, and it was vibrating. And I don't like the fact that nothing stops. That there was nothing, no tension in that. No, nothing. It's not up against anything. There's nothing holding that again. There's nothing against that at all. So I thought, if there's any vibration in that again, these sponge pads will just take a little bit of that vibration if it come loose. Anyway, it was just something I don't know. I don't think I might not need them now. If I just put them on. That's the only thing I found, a bit of vibration on that. And I've also had another breakage on the motorbox, and this time all the back plate, it completely, but they hadn't cut the grass at the field again, and the farmer, and it tipped up in the long grass, deep long grass, broke the prop, and also broke this motorbox, this flimsy little motorbox, from its back face. And it actually was glued and screwed on, and it still laminated the plywood. So to cure that, I've completely took the back off, what was left of it, and then put some of those fillets what came with the kit all the way around the inside. I don't know if you can see them on there, but they're all the way around on the inside. And then I put some carbon fibre rods inside the corners. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, you can just see carbon fibre rods here. Those are your big fillets inside, look, all the way around, and that's screwed on as well now again. And I've also put a fillet down that side. I can't afford to have it, you can't afford for it to tip up and break a prop and at the same time break the motorbox. That was too damn weak, far too weak. And I've got fibre, carbon fibre. It's all it is that carbon fibre from the other plane, and that's that. And nothing else to report. I mean, if you're wondering what this green is on here, that I put that on as a marker pen because I wanted to see if it was touching on the inside of the cowl again, and I think it has been doing, but that was before I put this on, and it hasn't scratched that off, so I'm hoping I cured that now. And one of the ways I cured that was bringing it off this face slightly, so it's very close, is this motor, very close to the cowl, but it's running great. Had some beautiful flights on it, really nice, really happy. That's just another update on what the mainly is my Colgate box. And you can see down there, hopefully, that's the ESC right in firing line of that front hole. Yep, so I'm hoping that's going to keep it cool. Now the other one, like I said, they've on the new instructions, sorry for this, they've put the speed controller here, but there were none of these. It's on the new NG 67-inch, and they've redesigned this bottom. There's no carbon fibre rods, there's none of these, it's all flush, and the speed controller goes across there. Now makes sense because you've got more surface area to the side of it, but I think this is a better way. Piece of nice light cardboard, and the hole is about there. It don't have to travel far, that air, before it goes right down inside there, and that'll send it straight down there. It can't go anywhere else. So good old Skywing idea that. Now I don't think there's anything else. Nothing else. That's it.